Hey there, we're the Prime Real Estate team here to give you the sales stats report for Victoria Real Estate for the month of June 2018. And we are here today with Prime team member and president of the Victoria Real Estate Board, Kyle Kerr.
Hey everyone. Hey Tony.
So tell us about what's happened.
Well, it's been an interesting month. I actually was on CFAX Live this morning.
Was it good? That was a great interview.
Discussing the real estate stats. So sales this month compared to June 2017 are down almost 30%. So a lot of conversation, what's going on in the market. And really the main conversation is we have a lot of headwinds, right? A lot of government intervention at multiple levels, some policies that are taking effect.
Yeah, and you were saying it's not just the foreign buyer tax or the speculation tax. It's things like B20. It's the mortgage...
The new mortgage rules, the new stress test that's now applicable on all mortgages. We think that's probably having one of the largest effects in our market because it takes a significant away of your purchasing power, which in a market like Victoria can have a big effect.
Well, but you know, the main thing, I'm looking at the stats that we have here right now, our sales are down 30%. You said earlier that houses are down 35% and condos are down 20-something%. Right?
Yes, exactly. We're seeing with the higher price points of single family homes, we're seeing sales down a lot lower in that category versus condominiums.
Yeah, and the other thing too is our inventory right now, we're up 35% from last year. So the number, we're at 2,600 listings now?
Yes, yeah. So if you're a buyer out there, it's a little sense of relief. More opportunity means that you have a few more options when you're out there looking, but it really depends on what price point and what segment because every little market of Victoria right now is totally different.
Yeah, so the houses up to 700 are busy.
Very busy, yeah. And you know, I went to take a buyer out a couple weeks ago, lower price condos, they were both sold on the first day.
Yeah.
So we're still seeing some of that out there, so it's very unique.
But the high-end stuff, so we have a lot of inventory in the 1.5 million and up right now. Right?
Yes, you know, we reported it out last month that we have 50% more listings above 1.6 compared to last year, and 35% less listings below 750.
Interesting. Well, when we look at the inventory, so we've got 2,595 listings right now, which is high for the past 3 years. But when we look at the history, I'm looking at the numbers right now. 2015, we were at 4,003, 4,700 in 2014, 5,190 listings in 2012.
The 10-year historical average is 4,100 listings for this time.
And we got 2,595. So buyers, unfortunately, it's not a buyer feeding frenzy yet. It's better.
We're getting close to what we would consider a balanced market territory, which is based on sales to active listing ratio, but we're still a tiny bit in that seller's category.
Well, let's talk sales numbers too. So we had 708 sales. So generally speaking, again, we're doing all right because, you know, lower than before.
But again, looking at it historically, we have to remember that 2016 and 2017 were two of the biggest years that we've ever had. So again, we're coming off record banner years. Doesn't mean that we're in a different type of market.
No, and the other thing too we got to look at is prices. Because even though we got more inventory, lower sales, what's happening with prices?
Still going up. So we're still seeing benchmark prices in both condominiums and single family homes up year over year. So we're at about 7 to 8% in growth in single family homes, at about 9% in condos.
Yeah, and you know what? I think that this is a demonstration that these government controls are slowing the market down, but it's doing nothing for affordability because it's not making houses cheaper.
No, and that's the big conversation that we're having with government right now. We're really hopeful that they have said that they'll be adding some more supply to the situation, but when we talk about those homes under 700,000, we're not adding new homes under 700,000. It's a lot of that top end of the market. So yes, it's not necessarily going to help you get into a home quicker or for a more affordable price. So it's just a change in the market conditions.
Well, and you were on CFAX with Adam Sterling today, and you guys were also talking about the fact that the thing about Victoria is that everyone wants to be here.
Yeah, we are an international destination city. We are a destination for other Canadians. And if you have the opportunity to become in Victoria, why wouldn't you, right? Look at the weather outside right now. People aren't going to stop moving here. Population growth numbers are still really strong. Local economic activity is still very strong. So that's going to continue to draw people here. We just need to be able to provide the right type of housing for that demand.
More housing. Let's work on that.
Okay.
Anyway, so that's our sales test report. It's a long one this month, but it's worth it because we got El Presidente here. We'll be here for you guys this time next month.
Thanks.